Good evening, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this evening, St. Anne's Bay Mayor readmitted to hospital for supervision. Mayor of St. Anne's Bay, Michael Bell Nevis, has been readmitted to hospital for supervision after being chopped by an intruder at his residence in St. Mary on Monday night. A media release from the Jamaica Labour Party's Communication Task Force stated that Bell Nevis was initially released from hospital on Monday night, but was subsequently readmitted after feeling discomfort on Tuesday afternoon. The JLP said Bell Nevis sustained what is believed to be non-life-threatening injuries. Mayor Bell Nevis and his family are thankful for the outpouring of support and the good wishes, the party said. Information obtained indicates that Bell Nevis arrived at the property around 11 p.m. and upon entering the house, he was surprised by an intruder who chopped him several times on the upper body. He managed to escape and drove himself to the St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital, where he was treated and later released. Man shot near church in St. Elizabeth. A man was shot near a church in St. Elizabeth early this morning. It is reported that about 2:45, the man was walking in the vicinity of the Prospect New Testament Church when he was attacked by armed assailants. He was shot and his attackers fled. He was assisted to the hospital for treatment. The Newmarket police are probing the incident. Clarendon man found with a lottery scamming lead sheets at his home charged. A Clarendon man who allegedly attempted to set fire to lottery scamming lead sheets before cops could search his house has been charged with knowingly possessing identity information of another. He is 29-year-old Roderick Bell, a construction worker of Buckner District in Meepen, who was charged on Monday. His court date is being finalized. Reports from the Meepen police are that about 5 p.m. on Friday, January 17, lawmen were conducting a special operation in Buckner when a warrant was executed at the Bell's house. A search of the house was conducted and several documents were found with personal information such as telephone numbers, names, addresses and zip codes, according to the police. It is alleged that Bell attempted to destroy the documents with fire on the approach of the lawmen. He was arrested and the documents seized. Bell was later transported to the station and was officially charged on Monday, January 20. Two students in Clarendon allegedly given drug and alcohol by teacher, probe launched. A probe has been launched into reports that two female students at a high school in Clarendon were given alcohol and the drug Molly allegedly by a teacher last Friday. The news was informed that one of the minors became unresponsive after consuming the drugs and the alcohol. They were taken to the Percy Junior Hospital for treatment. Sources say the matter was reported to the police last week, but relatives and some members of the school community are dissatisfied that the law enforcement did not take action. A meeting was reportedly held on Monday involving the parents of the girls, school administrators, and the teacher involved. It is not known if any action was taken by the school. Children's advocate Dan Gordon Harrison has expressed a great surprise and a concern about the allegations.
So, of course, it is with great surprise and concern at the same time that we are hearing about the allegations concerning the distribution of both alcohol and Molly to students at this school in Clarendon. It's not something that is ever to be condoned, and certainly the preliminary information that we have received, speaks about how we use our positions when we're in certain institutions to influence children either for good or for bad. Of course, very preliminary, but investigations are warranted, and certainly the Office of the Children's Advocate will be exploring and probing to see exactly what went wrong or what occurred in this situation.
Man accused of impregnating minor offered a $300,000 bail. A Linstead man who is charged with impregnating a minor has been offered a $300,000 bail. The man was offered bail following an application by his attorney Donahue Martin when he appeared in the St. Catherine Parish Court on Tuesday morning. As a condition of his bail, the accused man is not to be seen in the township of Linstead and is not to contact the complainant. The accused was also ordered to submit a DNA sample. Former MP Phyllis Mitchell has died. The People's National Party has again been plunged into mourning following the death of former Member of Parliament for North East St. Catherine, Phyllis Mitchell. Ms. Mitchell, who also served as Minister of State in the Ministry of Education and Culture, passed earlier on Tuesday. She is also the mother of former Jamaica sprinter Nicole Mitchell. The PNP lauded Ms. Mitchell for her contributions to national development and her unwavering commitment to uplifting others. The party also extended deepest sympathies to her family, loved ones, and all who share in her loss. Police constable accused of killing female colleague over car remanded. A police constable who reportedly orchestrated the murder of his female colleague 8 years ago in a dispute over her car is to return to court on March 10, along with the two alleged triggermen, after their trial failed to start in the Home Circuit Court last week. The victim, Corporal Judith Williams, was gunned down on April 28, 2016 at a bus stop on Braze Street in Dunkirk, East Kingston. She was reportedly shot 6 times by 2 men. Constable Gladstone Williams and the alleged killers Rohan Smith and Jesse Pops Anderson were remanded by Justice Leighton Pusey last Wednesday. The matter had to be postponed because of insufficient jurors. Additionally, the prosecution had failed to settle the indictment. The court was told that new witnesses were to be added to the indictment while others were to be removed. Consequently, the judge also set a trial readiness hearing for January 27 for the court to be updated on when the indictment has been settled. In the meantime, King's Counsel Peter Champagny, who is representing Williams, expressed displeasure with the delay and unprepared state of the prosecution. Champagny charged that it was unacceptable that after 8 years of extensive case management, the indictment was still not completed. The alleged mastermind is accused of plotting the woman's murder after she brought him to court over a car she gave him to fix and which he sold without permission. Attorney-at-law C.J. Mitchell is representing Smith, while Leroy Equiano is representing Anderson. Moreland Wilson survives a vote by JLP delegates in Western Westmoreland. The Jamaica Labour Party Secretariat is to make a final decision on whether the current Member of Parliament for Western Westmoreland, Moreland Wilson, will be the party's standard bearer for the general election. This after the sitting MP survived a yes or no vote in the constituency on Sunday, securing a majority in 3 of the 5 divisions. But there was reportedly high drama as some JLP delegates who were asked to decide on Mr. Wilson's future as the parliamentary representative said their names were not on the voters' list. One disgruntled delegate who said he has been a member of the JLP since 1980 complained that his name was one of many left off the list. He claimed that the situation was part of an attempt to push Mr. Wilson aside, but insisted the party should allow the candidate to run again.
The issue with the list, that majority of the workers and the delegate are members of the party. Name is not on the list. I work in Negril. I am a member of the party from 1980 and a delegate. My name, then call me from office that today would be a voting day around here. I come, my name is not on the list. So since him come and win after I won, I believe he deserve the party supposed to give him the benefit to go back, go run again. Make him run and lose.
Another delegate, Dixon Palmer, said his name was also omitted from the voters' list, claimed that some of the names included were of people outside of the constituency. But Mr. Palmer said he would support a change of the political representative.
Today, Mr. Wilson has not been performing up to par. The people of Western Westmoreland are not in favor of Mr. Wilson. And I don't think that Mr. Wilson going forward would actually win this constituency. And I'd recommend for the party to change it.
Communication head for Moreland Wilson's campaign team, Venetia Phillips, accepted that there were flaws in the voting process.
There has been discrepancies, but there's a process to deal with that. But we're satisfied that even from the indicative results, that the Member of Parliament still enjoys the support of the membership of the workers of the Westmoreland Western constituency.
Thank you everyone for watching. See you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for another news update.